Hey Pisces, how you doing? Let's get into your July messages. Spirit, please. What is going on with Pisces? Piscean energy, Pisces, big three. The house that Pisces rules for you. What is going on in July? All right, Pisces, I've thrown the shuffle right up there for you so that we can get right into your read. So Pisces, I've got the publican and I've got the moon in the reverse. Now the moon in this deck is a little different. This is the deck of many things. The publican is lawful good and is all about camaraderie and friendship and insights, right? Having divine insights that others don't have. Seeing with the 1/3 eye and not the 2 eyes that everybody else sees with. You see things differently. You see things from a very spiritual vibration. With the moon card here, in the upright, it means being granted wishes, which means in the reverse, you don't have any wishes for yourself. I think you hold a lot of wishes for other people, but you don't actually have any wishes for yourself. You know, like you wish somebody happiness, you wish somebody else healing, you wish somebody blessings, but you don't actually hold any wishes for yourself. It does really feel self-sacrificing. Like I'll be everybody else's friend and I'll do whatever else is required of me for them to help them get their wishes. But I don't know how to take my own advice. I don't know how to take my own advice. I don't know how to wish myself the best. I don't know how to fill myself up and fill my own cup. You're busy filling everybody else's cup. And your cup's empty. Your cup's empty right now. We got the 6 of Swords with the 6 of Cups on the top and bottom of the deck. I think you move from one soulmate to another. One sacred soulmate, one deep heartfelt familiarity and soul to another. Trying, right? You all know how I feel about that bullshit word, trying. It's do or do not. There is no try, right? That's some Yoda. It's do or do not. I think you are trying to help everybody else heal. I think you're pouring out for other people at the sacrifice of your own self. You have no wishes for yourself. Truly selfless, but to a detriment. I think the way that you communicate, the way you carry yourself, your vibe is one way with the Knight of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles. It's almost like you've disassociated or detached from the fact that you are a human here and have lessons in and of your own self. Have healings for yourself to focus on. It's like you've disassociated and you just communicate one way out. Everything is giving. The 9 of Wands with the Lover's card, like you have to understand if you are martyring yourself and you're in your monkey mind and you're suffering the wounded healer, it's because you choose it. You choose it in the mirror every time. You want to find somebody else with a higher perspective like you. But you can't find that person if you don't choose to apply the wisdom of the higher perspective to yourself. Right now, you're giving that wisdom and higher perspective to everybody else for better or for worse, whether they value it or trash it. You're living for other people. You can't reach your high mirror, your high perspective, until you heal what is essentially an abandonment wound. An abandonment wound where you were not nurtured correctly in some which way, shape, or form, and that whoever was supposed to protect you and teach you how to choose in life fell short or was absent altogether. the Four of Pentacles with the Three of Cups reversed and the Two of Swords. You hold on to the soul pieces of other people that are gone. And it puts you at constant odds with yourself. You're anchored. No movement. You take on all of this trauma, right? The trauma dumping of other people, the experience you take from them when their trauma just dumps on you. And you don't know how to release it. All of these wounds that people have, the wounds that you didn't make. You didn't cut them, but they're bleeding all over you. Now you're covered in all of this gross energy. And you're trying to teach other people how to clean it off, but you yourself are not cleaning it off. Why would you take advice on how to make millions from a homeless person? Why would you take relationship advice from somebody who is in a toxic relationship? Why would you take advice from somebody who's telling you how to value yourself if you yourself are not valuing yourself? Pisces is like, do as I say and not as I do. And people are like, yeah, no thank you. I don't respect you in the field in which you are trying to be the guru in. Because you haven't applied your own wisdom to yourself. You float from one place to another, empty. Empty. That's what this looks like. Floating from one sacred soulmate that you quote unquote need to help heal to another, and you're just empty. You've got nothing to give because you genuinely didn't fucking learn anything. You think you did. You think because you've met all of these people in life that you have something to teach others, right? Like the bartender sees all walks of life, think they can give the best advice, but they don't apply any of it to themselves. They are the worst person to take advice from because they don't even know firsthand. They're giving advice based on secondhand accounts, based off of other people's stories. You don't know what advice you're even given. You don't know how to relate to people. You think you do, but you genuinely do not. You do not. You're walking around like the sacrificial lamb. And nothing ever works out for you, so you gave up and you just pour into other people. Like, cry me a fucking river, Pisces. Where's the violin at? Like, I know me being a Sag, square to your sign, like, this is going to come off really brutal and you might hate me for it. But this is the reality. I'm telling you like it is. Because I don't know any other way to be. This is what I see. You don't feel you deserve love. You don't feel you deserve to be healed. You don't feel like it's possible, but yet you'll try and get it for everybody else. Like, that makes no sense, Pisces. If you don't feel that you could heal and you don't feel that you can get better and you don't feel like your suffering is going to end, why try so hard to end it for other people? If you don't believe it's possible for yourself, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. How can you fight for other people to have what you feel is unachievable for you? If it's unachievable for you, it's unachievable for everybody. And if it's possible for everybody, then it's also possible for you. You don't get to pick and choose which is or isn't. We're all connected, or did you forget? You're not separate. If you believe everybody else can heal and be happy, then so can you. Then so can you. which means you have to focus on yourself and your healing to truly be of service in soul to others. And if it is not possible, if you truly do believe that it is not possible for you to heal, that it's all pointless and you're just empty, then you have to accept that fighting for other people to heal is pointless because they're fucking empty. You have to accept it and stop wasting your time and just focus on yourself then. Either way, the result will be amazing. Because either way, you focus on yourself. The divine works like that. You might not have any wishes, but the divine has at least one. That's for us to heal and love life. Truly. Stop trying to escape yourself. Sacrificing yourself for other people into oblivion so that maybe they can have a moment of happiness. Maybe they can have a moment of feeling safe and heard and seen. Maybe they can. Forget about me. Like the dramatics. Shut the fuck up, Pisces. Respectfully. Stop with your shit. It sounds like a pity party to me. You've got to turn this around. You're mutable water. Stop pretending like you don't know how to swim. Stop pretending like you don't know how to swim in the divine ocean. You're the fish. If anybody knows how to swim, it's you. Stop playing dumb. Stop playing dumb. It's just spiritually lazy is exactly what it is. I will call it like it is. It's spiritual laziness. Let other people figure their shit out. Stop sacrificing yourself for other people. For just a minute, just long enough to love yourself. And let your life change. Do not swim against the dang current. Swim with it. You will get to where you need to be so much faster. With energy to spare. I promise. I promise. I know this is a general read. Okay? And it's a hard read. Because you're like full-blown prepared to sacrifice yourself into oblivion forever. But if you feel like you need a little more of a personal message, or you just want help getting out of your own way, I do have a sale in my Etsy shop going on for the first week of the month. Everything in the shop's on sale, everything, all the readings, the moon events, everything. I would love to help you go a little bit deeper. If you do, in fact, feel guided to go deeper and get yourself out of this hole. I love you guys. I love you guys. And I would like nothing more than to see you happy and thriving and not sacrificing yourself into oblivion, so that the creativity of your soul in the world can be unleashed and create amazing things, beautiful things. To bring that connection to higher consciousness back. We need you on board. I got nothing but love for you guys. I hope the reading helps, at the very least, to give you some insight into what bullshit you have in your cup that you've been sipping on. Maybe you need to put the cup down. Maybe you need to stop drinking. Maybe you need to stop drinking. Especially from other people's cups. Because while you're giving and giving and giving to them, you're creating spiritual debt that they feel obligated to pay back and can't. And can't. You're just creating more wounds. You're not healing anything. Pisces, if this is where we part ways, know that I love you. And until we next meet, you guys take care of yourselves. All right? Bye.